Hello everyone, this is Desarius. I'm here with a short guide on some rare fish in Khaz Algar. There are 3 fish that you can throw back into the waters in order to get better fish. Now, I will say, as of right now, if you are fishing for profit, this is not something you need to worry about. Because every last one of these is actually less profitable when you throw them back right now. That may change in the future, so it's still good to know. However, the main reason for these is to finish the achievement for the Derby. So that would be the Derby Dash, and that's so that you can get one of each of these during the Derby. It has to be while you've got the buff for the Derby. So you can get Khaz, the Legend of the Deep Mount, which I will show at the end. The Queen's Lurefish is much easier to get this way, and the Awoken Coelacanth, this is the only way you can get it, so you need to know this. The other one that you can do this way is the Sanguine Dogfish. But in my experience thus far, they are fished just as often out of the blood in the water pools. So once again, it's really not necessary. I'm going to do this as a demonstration regardless. But those are the 3 fish that we are getting. Now the 3 fish that you use to get them, you've got the Bloody Perch for the Sanguine Dogfish, the Whispering Stargazer for the Awakened Coelacanth, and the Regal Dottyback for the Queen's Lurefish. So we're going to do these in the order I have them here. So we'll start with the Bloody Perch. And this one is throw this fish back into the water and gain a stack of bloody chum, attracting a sanguine dogfish to your location for 5 minutes. This effect increases your odds by 10% and stacks up to 10 times. Movement will cause your scent to be lost and cancel the effect. So basically, once you do this, do not move. Do not move at all. And then I tried it with just one, didn't get anything, so I'm just going to throw in all 10 to make it pretty well guaranteed that I'm going to get this. And it gives you a stack, or it gives you a buff for 5 minutes. However, as soon as you catch one of the fish, the buff will go away. So I'll show that. So we're just going to throw 10 of these guys in. And this one and the Regal Dottyback, it does not matter where you throw these back in, but the Whispering Stargazer, it has to be somewhere in Ashkahet. So that's where I am currently. Alright, so that's 10 of them. So as you can see, you've got the Bloody Chum buff. So increasing your chance by 100%. Doesn't mean you're going to get it 100% of the time, it just increases your odds. I have a 300 fishing skill. I am not using a weaver line. And I have no problem doing this. So obviously I'm not in a pool, so it's going to give me some trash as well, but I think the last time I did this I got it within 6 casts. But the main reason you do want to do this, other than the achievement, is if you need them for cooking. And like I said, the Sanguine Dogfish, right now, as far as I can tell, you can get them just as easily out of the blood in the water pools. So this one is really not necessary for the most part, but in case it becomes harder to fish later, this way you know what to do. And of course, it's gonna make a liar out of me. There we go. So the 7th cast, I got a Sanguine Dogfish. Why I didn't get any other fish during that, I don't even want to know. But I didn't have that problem last time. So that is how that works, and as you can see, the buff went away. So now we're going to do the same thing, this time with the Whispering Stargazer. This one, like I said, you have to do an Ashkahet. It says that in the description, which is toss the Whispering Stargazer into the waters of Ashkahet and awaken the fish that slumbers below. And this one, as I said, you cannot get any other way. This is the only way to get this fish. So you throw 10 of these guys in here. As you're throwing them in, you'll see the whispers grow. But once you get to 10, that buff will change. And the water ripples and Awoken Coelacanth is near. And this again, as soon as you catch one, the buff will disappear. So like I said, if you're doing this for profit right now, this is absolutely not gonna up your profit margins. Because right now the Whispering Stargazer is on my auction haul for 59 gold, whereas the Awoken Coelacanth is only 295. So obviously 10 to 1 is not profitable. But again, this is the only way you can get this, and that is in a feast along with the Regal Dottyback and the Queen's Lurefish. So as you can see, I caught it, and the buff went away. So once again, you get one of these every time you do this. The Regal Dottyback is different. This one you can throw back in, and you get a stack of Royal Chum, protecting the waters around you from corrupted ghoulfish and increasing the likelihood to catch Queen's Lurefish for 30 seconds. So each one gives you 30 seconds. It doesn't say anything about movement. I haven't tried moving with it on because I'm paranoid, but it doesn't say anything about it. And then you can throw in multiples to extend this buff up to 10 minutes, so you can throw in 20. I'm going to throw in 5 because that's what I did before. If you're on a Royal Ripple pool, obviously this is going to increase your odds of what you're going to get. But I threw in 5 the last time, and I ended up with 4 Queen's Lurefish, so that's in 2.5 minutes. So we're going to go ahead and do that again. Just going to throw 5 in. And once again, on this one, you can do it anywhere. It does not have to be an Ashkahet. So as you can see, I've got 3 minutes of the Bloody Chum buff, and it actually increases your chance to find the Queen's Lurefish by 100%. Again, as with the Sanguine Dogfish, it's not necessarily going to give you one every time. It just makes it far more likely. And this one does not go away once you catch one either. So you can keep fishing after you catch your first one. Alright, so right there, 1 Queen's Lurefish. Two Queen's Lurefish. And these, I went around fishing Royal Ripple pools, and I think out of 10 pools, I got 1 Queen's Lurefish. It roughly amounted to that. So this is a much quicker way to do it, but you do have to sacrifice the Regal Dottybacks to do it. So you have to make a decision as to whether or not that's something you want to do. So that's 3 of the Queen's Lurefish. Four. Alright, so it looks like the 4 is going to be pretty standard. So that's 4 in 2.5 minutes, so in 10 minutes you can get 16, roughly. Again, this may not work the same for everybody, and it might work better if you have the Weaver line. It might work, I'm sure it'll work worse if you aren't at 300 skill. So, yeah. And like I said, the Queen's Lurefish and the Regal Dottyback, along with the Awoken Coelacanth, make a feast. The sushi special, so you have that here, and that one is restores 9 million health and 3 million mana over 20 seconds, and the well-fed buff is to gain 149 of your highest secondary stat for 1 hour. So that would be the reason to get these. And then, as I said, the other reason is for this achievement, so that you can get the mount. So let's pull him up real quick. So this right here is Khaz. He is a flying fish. So yeah, so that's about it for that. I hope everybody finds it helpful. Please like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. I do plan on making a lot of fairly short guides like this, just to give everybody quick snippets into things that they can do, things that they can accomplish in World of Warcraft. So please let me know. If you would like to mention in the comments a guide to a particular thing that you would like, feel free. I am always open to suggestions. But yeah, that's going to be it for this one, and I hope to see everybody in a later video.